right outside Zion National Park and getting ready to set out on a 4 to 5 week trek to Green River, Utah. Day 1, Day 2, Day 3, Day 4, Day 5, Day 6, Day 7,
Day 8.
Day 9, Day 10,
Day 11. Day 12.
Day 13, Day 14.
Walking through town. It's funny, I was just trying to think of something I really wanted. You know, any emergency something, like if I only had that. But there's really nothing. I'm good. Well, except for my Subway sandwich coming up. And maybe like an orange juice or something like that at the little convenience store. But otherwise, I think I'm good. It's a Sunday here in town, so it's a little bit slow, it seems. I've noticed several little places closed. Yep. Sounds of nature. Walking through town. All right, it's about a few mile stretch, I guess. Here we go. It's tempting, but I think I gotta keep walking. That's where I'm headed. Unfortunately, due to the layout of the town and private property, I have to go way that way and then way back. But I'll get there. Information. All right, this map's not even big enough to cover my whole hike, but let's see where I started down here to Zion. Came up here, this is about day 7, along the White Cliffs. Skirted Kodachrome Basin, up over around Canaan Peak, and into town of Escalante. That's where I am now. From here, spoiler alert, I'm gonna go down the river and then up and out of these canyons over to Capitol Reef National Park, all the way up Capitol Reef, all the way. And then I'm off this map through the desert and San Rafael Swell to Green River, which is way up here. That's what we're doing. It's a spot. The view back to town before I get ready to go down the canyon. Love the veggies, love the lettuce. I have a friend who hates lettuce. He considers it just like grass. He's like, why would I want grass on my sandwich? But to me, it's good stuff. Look at that bird. I thought that was a roadrunner, but now I'm not sure. He's in the shade, I can't see him. He's got a big twig like he's building a nest. There he goes. Goodbye, Escalante town. Hello, Escalante Canyon. Here we go. Going through a forest of tamarisks. Means we must be getting close to the water, because this invasive species loves water. Even though this high up on the Escalante River, there's not likely to be much water, if any. But downstream there will be. Hey, there is a little water here. Farther down there'll be more. Fish. That's cool. Yeah, still heading down canyon. Check out some petroglyphs. Let's go. At one of the well-known petroglyph sites along this section of the river. As I was starting down the Escalante River Trail, I ran into a nice guy running llamas out. Sometimes outfitters use llamas to carry heavy gear. He said he was from just west of Escalante. So I had to stop and ask him. I'm like, so wait, is that the official way you say it? Is that the way locals say it? You know, instead of Escalante? And he just kind of laughed. He said, yeah, he said, all outsiders say Escalante. And he said, that's fine. He said, in fact, if you're an outsider and you try to say Escalante, you'll just seem weird and people will laugh at you. He said there's a weird hybrid that's forming that's Escalante. So he said if you kind of want to acknowledge you're an outsider but still try to fit in, say Escalante. Like vigilante, Escalante. So weird. I don't think I'll ever be able to say it that way, but maybe I'll try. We'll see. That's the thought for now. Okay, we've made it to the bottom of Death Hollow. You can see it there behind me. It's one of my favorite canyons around, but we're actually not going to go up it right now. But we will be back. We have other things in store for this evening. So let's keep going. Okay, so here's the deal. There's actually a total lunar eclipse tonight. Shout out to my mom for letting me know about it because it actually was not on my radar. Unfortunately, here along the Escalante deep in the canyon is probably the worst place to see the eclipse because I'm not going to have a view of the moon. But what I'm going to do now is I'm actually going to try to climb out to the north side so I have a nice view to the south to hopefully catch the eclipse. Okay, so that's what we're going to do. All right, let's go. Okay, I think I can get up here or there. Let's give it a go. All right, not too bad. Made it this far already. Already a nice view. A little bit of view to the south, but I think we can do better. Looks like it gets flatter up here, so let's see how far up we can get. This is cool. There's a whole little like hanging valley up here. I'm gonna get as far up to that end as I can. And I think we just might have a shot of seeing the eclipse. Okay, not too shabby. We got quite a ways up here and we have a decent view to the south. So I'd say there's a pretty good chance that we're gonna be able to see the eclipse. And by we, I mean me, because I don't know if I have the gear to actually capture the eclipse on video or photography. I'll give it a go, but for the most part I think I'm just going to watch it and then I'll tell you about it. We'll see how it goes. There's also some clouds back there which I don't like, so we'll see. A couple hours till sundown and then we'll get ready. Cheers! What we're looking over to, for those that are familiar with some of the routes in the area, that is Micro Death Hollow coming down. So sometimes it's called the sneak route, Death Hollow sneak route, Micro Death Hollow. There's a technical Slut Canyon in there. And there's actually a way to scramble out of the canyon. And I think there's two ways, and one of them is to go up the Slut Rock over here, which evidently has a few sketchy little scrambles with exposure. I haven't done it. It sounds like something I would not want to do with a big pack, or maybe at all. And I wish I had one of those apps to tell you where the moon would rise, but I don't. My guess is it's actually going to come up right behind that big guy, unfortunately. But I'm hoping it gets high enough up during the eclipse so that we can see it. Toughest thing about being up here might be to find a place to camp, because everything is rocky or slanted or has crypto growing all over it. So like nice flat spots like this where it would normally be great camping has crypto. So need to avoid that. So I don't know, I'm trying to find some happy medium with the rocky and slanty, I guess. I already walked through most of that and didn't see anything I like, but I'll go back and look again. The dunes up there are pretty rolly and there's some crypto up in there as well. All right, I'm gonna keep looking. Okay, found a decent little place to camp. In the shadow of this juniper was a crypto-free spot that I had to flatten out a little bit, but it's gonna work out. And a room with a view, wouldn't you say? There's a lot of clouds over there. I'm getting a little bit pessimistic, but we'll see. In theory, when it's in total eclipse mode, it should be quite a bit higher. It should be up in here, I would say. Peak totality is at 10:15 p.m., so somewhat early. Nice sundown on the canyon as well. Well, these clouds are lingering. I think it's going to ruin my viewing party. We'll see. Of course, I can always catch the end of the eclipse too, from totality back to, what, normality? That'll be fun to see as well. If nothing else, it'll definitely put on a light show here, just in the sense that it's going to get really dark and then be really illuminated, even if I can't see the moon itself. All the wind I've had in the last 2 weeks, where is it now? Blow these clouds out of here. It's 8:35 now, and if I had a view of the horizon, the moon should be up, and in fact, the eclipse should be starting now. Well, this sucks. It looks like it's not going to happen. The clouds are too thick, and what's bad is it's reaching totality probably now, but since it's dark, I can't see the moon, so I don't know exactly where it's at. But, well, I don't know. I'll stay up, and maybe the second half will be good. The returning to normalcy. All right, that's the report for now. We have a moon sighting. It's out there. Totally wrong direction than I was looking. Much farther to the east. And yeah, it's partially obscured, and you have a plane going in front of it right now. Okay, well, at least we know what direction to look. And we just lost the moon. Clouds. Coming back. It's getting a little bit brighter.